day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Who you suckers think you're tripping with?
The second question is how much of a profit. The second question is how much of a profit or margin should I be putting on my cost price in order to be competitive and in order to be successful. You can't really put those things. Yes, you can, but you can't in the beginning. You can't. It depends on, as I was saying, your entry strategy. As I was saying, the market, and as I was saying, your pricing strategy. So all of those things will contribute to the way that you are going to price. So yes, in the beginning, I know that you want to kind of put as lowest of a profit because you want to kind of win those projects when it comes to doing business with the government and also private, obviously, because price is king. But you have to look at your entry strategy. Are you wanting to capitalize on the whole market? Or you just want to go bolts to the wall? You want to just mass, you want to go for everybody? Or you wanting to go niche? You know exactly what your touch point is. You know exactly what you need to do, what you are going to get, and those products you're going to be getting it from, creme de la creme. You know that the service offering is of value. You know what you are doing. So your price will depend on how you want to enter and how you want to be competitive and how competitive is that market. How many people are pricing that product? What is the guarantee of you? What is the guarantee of you supplying that product and it actually getting to the market? Should you be investing in those relationships? Are you really well versed when it comes to that product? Are your sales skills good enough in order for you to be able to make good relationships within that market? Because the whole thing of you thinking that you are going to get business by the virtue of being black is just stop it. You're not going to grow. You're not going to get to a point where you are competitive because you have taken something that's supposed to get you onto a certain path, but for you to work as just the only advantage that you have. And that's the one thing that is something that is very prevalent in our market in terms of just suppliers. Is the fact that obviously with the preferential system, a lot of people have just, kind of just hang on BE, I've got great BE, so I don't have to. No, we're not going to grow if we're going to look at our businesses from a point of race. Yes, race is a factor. I will not dispute that, but also the way that you consider yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you don't see yourself as a black girl. You see yourself as Upiri Legon Impemba. So even the way that you do business, in the way that you approach clients, approach them as the person that you are. Sharp, there are things that are put in place. There are certain things that are put in place in order to put you in the forefront and to push you a little bit forward. But it's not a wheelbarrow here. Like they're just gonna take you and put you there. It doesn't work like that. So also make sure that you take yourself seriously as a supplier. Going forward, without just thinking that BE is going to be your wheelbarrow. That's not how it works. The third question is, how do I put myself out there for people to kind of know me as a supplier and be competitive? There's one thing about construction that you guys don't need marketing. I don't know who told you that. That person was lying, because the people that are growing the brands that they're growing right now in construction and the brands that are stable in construction, they invest in their marketing. Don't think about these people that are niching in nonsense and thinking that they're going to stay as like the top manufacturer or top whatever. That's all going to die. Like we don't need to care about those people. Those people are going to die soon. Those people are going to die soon. But the people that are growing right now within just supply and all of that are people that understand that those products are brands. Those of the people that understand that the distribution system has to be of value to everybody that's involved. The people that understand that it is not about race nor about price. It's about the best on site, on time, with a service warranty. like, and by warranty meaning that your work speaks for itself to a point where people are not shaken by you speaking a certain thing, or you being eligible to being with certain projects, or you working with certain manufacturers, or people coming to you in order for them to want you, in order for you to distribute their stuff, because there's a certain service guarantee that you get with being with a certain distributor or supplier. And obviously that's why that's how my company was born when it comes to Maswazi marketing and distribution, where I understood enough that contractors and construction needs marketing, and it's a different set of marketing, it's a different type of marketing, and it has to be very intentional in the way that they do it. So and that's why I had to niche there and concentrate there, because it's a field just on its own. Like, you have to have the certain type of expertise to understand how to market a construction company. The same way that in order to distribute, you have to understand, and you have to understand where the person that is selling you the product, or when you do decide to manufacture it yourself, what it actually entails to run it as a business. Because and as much as we are doing all of this, and we are being, and we are tendering, and we are CSDing, and we are CIPCing, at the end of the day, we are all doing it to run businesses, and not to run it as a side business, not to run it as just, oh yes, like a couple of years ago, there was like this boom of people just starting companies, not understanding what they wanted to do with those companies, but they knew that BE was involved and they stood a chance, and so they just registered a business. And that's not how it works, guys. The whole thing of us starting businesses is for us to grow and have that generational wealth. And in order for us to go there, we have to understand that the business etiquette and the business strategy about even doing something as being an agent, and being a supplier and being a distributor. So I think I'm gonna keep it there for today. And I hope that I've kind of explained to you in terms of just how to look at it when you're going into construction, how to look at it as when you are going into supply, and how to kind of take it a step further than you just registering a business and being admin compliant, actually moving towards being an entrepreneur and being at a point where you are actually part of the game, because what I'm trying to do here with this channel is to create people that are going to be part of the game, and part of the new game that is currently developing right now. And that new game is transparent, and that new game is about who is going to be the best at their strategy. And in order for people to understand what their strategy is, they have to be in the know. And that's why obviously this channel was born. So thank you for coming on to yet another episode. I hope that you liked this and you stay. If you're new, hello, subscribe. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back on. If you have not subscribed, do the bad thing, so we can move. So thank you to the Mpolemones, and I hope to see you on our next episode. Bye.